Okay, very good morning to all of you, my dear students. Today this is the video and lecture for your question answer. There are total 5 questions under the title of Think As You Read in your textbook, the first chapter, the last lesson of the book Flamingo. Okay, just see here what type of that 5 questions. After 5 questions we will discuss about some short answer type of questions and some long answer type of questions also in this video. Okay, so first question from the section of Think As You Read. What was Franz expected to be prepared with for school that day? The answer: that day Franz was expected to be prepared with participles because M. Hamel had said that he would question them on participles. Franz did not know anything about participles. As you know that he did not know even ABC of the participle. Who? Franz. Okay. Now second question, what did Franz notice that was unusual about the school that day? Okay. Usually when school began there was a great bustle which could be heard out in the street, but it was all very still that day. It was very quiet at that day. Everything was as quiet as Sunday morning. Here he was just comparing here. There was no opening or closing of desks. His classmates were already in their places. The teacher's great ruler, instead of rapping on the table, was under M. Hamel's arm. Okay, next question, that is third number. What had been put up on the bulletin board? Answer: for the last 2 years all the bad news came from the bulletin board. An order had come from Berlin to teach only German in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. The Germans had put up this notice on that bulletin board. Okay, and next question, what change did the order from Berlin cause in school that day? Answer: M. Hamel had put on his best dress, his beautiful green coat, his frilled shirt, and the little black silk cap, all embroidered. The whole school seemed so strange and solemn. On the back benches that were always empty, the elderly village people were sitting quietly like the kids. Next question, how did Franz feeling about M. Hamel and school change? Franz came to know that it was the last lesson in French that M. Hamel would give him. From the next day they will be taught only Germans. Then he felt sorry for not learning his lesson properly. His books, which seems to be nuisance and burden earlier, were now old friends. His feeling about M. Hamel also changed. He forgot all about his ruler and how cranky he was. Okay, now here some important short answer type of questions. First short answer type of questions you can see here. Why do you think was the little Franz was afraid of being scolded? Okay, this question is very important, so you have to learn it by your heart. See what is the answer of this question. Franz was afraid of being scolded that day, especially because M. Hamel, the teacher, had said that he would question them on participles. Franz frankly admitted that he was totally ignorant about the topic. His exact words are, "I did not know the first word about them." Secondly, he had started for school very late that morning. You know it, all the things I have taught you earlier in first video. Second question, it was all much more tempting than the rule of participles. What did Franz find much more tempting? How did he finally react? Answer of this question, Franz found that it was very warm and bright day. The birds were chirping at the edge of wood. The Persian soldiers were drilling in the open field at the back of the sawmill. He could gladly spend life out of doors. However, he had the strength to resist the temptation. Finally, he hurried off to school. Okay. What can be the matter now, says Franz. Why do you think did he make this comment? There was a bulletin board near the town hall. When Franz passed by it, noticed a crowd there. He did not stop to look at it. He wondered what could be the matter then. For the last 2 years, they had received all the bad news from the bulletin board, such as the lost battle, conscriptions, and the orders of the commanding officers. Next question. Who was Watcher? What did he ask Franz and why? How did Franz react? Answer of these questions. Watcher was a blacksmith. He was reading the latest bulletin. He asked Franz not to go so fast to his school. He added that the little boy would get to his school in plenty of time. Watcher had read the latest bulletin about teaching of German. Franz thought that blacksmith was making fun of him, so he ran to the school and reached there breathlessly. Okay. Next question. What was usual scene when Franz school began in the morning? Usually, when the school began, there was a great bustle. The noise could be heard out in schools. Students open and close their desks. They repeat the lessons together very loudly. They kept their hands over their ears to understand better. The teachers would go on rapping on the table with his great iron ruler. Next question. How had Franz hoped to get to his desk? What had he to do and why? Franz had hoped to get to his desk unseen during the commotion, but that day it was very quiet, so Franz had to open the door and go in before everybody. He blushed as he was late. He was frightened that the teacher might rebuke him, but M. Hamel spoke kindly to him. Go and take your seat. Okay. What 3 things in school surprised Franz most? Again, this question is important. Answer of this question. First, M. Hamel, the teacher, had put on his fine Sunday clothes, his beautiful green coat, frilled shirt, and the little black silk cap, all embroidered. Second, the whole school seemed quite strange and solemn. Third, the village people were sitting quietly like school children on the back bench that usually remained empty. Why had the villagers come to the school that day? How did they look? The villagers had come there to thank M. Hamel for his 40 years of faithful service. They also wanted to show their respect to the country that was theirs no more, because Alsace and Lorraine has lost its authority. Next, here, this question also very important. Note it down, my dear. What a thunderclap these words were to me, which were the words that shocked and surprised the narrator. M. Hamel, the teacher, told the children in a solemn and gentle tone that it was their last French lesson. Henceforth, only German would be taught in the school of Alsace and Lorraine. The new masters would come to the next day, as that was their last French lessons. He wanted them to be very attentive. The teacher's kind gestures and use of soft words shocked and surprised the narrator. Okay. Next question. How did Franz react to the declaration? This is your last French lesson. The word appeared startling and unexpected like a thunderclap. He now understood why there was a crowd at the bulletin board, why the village people had come to school, why the teachers were dressed in his Sunday best, and why there was sadness and silence in the school. Okay. Question number 11 and 12. You have to read it yourself. And here again, question number 13. It is very important question, so please learn it. Why did M. Hamel tell them about French language? What did he ask them to do and why? M. Hamel told them that French was the most beautiful language in the world. It was the clearest and the most logical language. He asked them to guard it among them and never forget it. He gave a He gave a reason also. When people were enslaved, as long as they had fast to their language, they had the key to their prison. Next question. Why were the elder of village sitting in the classroom? This one also important question. This is also important. You have to learn it. Okay. M. Hamel was taking the class of the French lesson. That is why elders of the village were sitting in a classroom to attend it. It was done not only to pay respect to M. Hamel, but to pay respect to his own language. Okay. Next question. Question number 15. How did Franz and other Joyce enjoy their lesson? Just read it. How did M. Hamel feel and behave during the lesson? One more important question, that is, by pausing the video, you may note down your question and answer. Okay. Now, question number 18 is also very important. This one is, what happened when the lesson in history was over? After the lesson in history was over, the babies chanted their ba baby bo boo. Old horses who was sitting at the back of the room had put on these spectacles. He was holding his primer in both hands. He was spelling the letters with the babies. Okay. Now, question number 20. This is also again important. How did M. Hamel behave as the last lesson come to an end? M. Hamel stood up in his chair. He looked very pale and tall. He wanted to say some parting words, but something choked him. Then he wrote, "Vive la France, you may live long France," on the blackboards with a piece of chalk. Then he stopped. He leaned his head against the wall without a word. He made a gesture to the student with his hand to permit them to go as the school was over. Okay. Some long answer type of question here. First question, why was Franz scared that day? What did he see on his way to school and how did he get to his desk? Franz was not good at learning. He would rather take the day off and waste time in searching birds' eggs or going sliding on the Saar. Franz was scared that day because M. Hamel had said that he would question them on participle. Franz did not know anything about participles. He found that the day was warm and bright. The birds were chirping at the edge of woods. The Persian soldiers were drilling in an open field. There was a crowd in front of bulletin boards near the town hall. Franz found the school's room, usually quiet, so he had no option but to open the door and go in before everybody. He blushed and was frightened of the teachers. M. Hamel spoke very kindly to him and asked him to go to his place quickly. Franz jumped over the bench and sat down at his desk. Again, here this question is also very important. What order had been received from Berlin that day? What effect did it have on life at the school? Answer of this question: an order had been received from Berlin that only German would be taught in the schools of Alsace and Lorraine. This order had far-fetched effect on the life at the school. M. Hamel, who had been teaching French at the village school for the 40 years, would deliver his last lesson at that day. It was in honor of the last lesson that M. Hamel, the teacher, had put on his best cloth. Old men of the village were sitting quietly at the back of the classroom. They were sad as well as sorry, for they had not gone to school more. They had come to thank the master for his 40 years faithful service and the so respect for country that was there no more. The teacher addressed the students in a solemn and gentle tone. He asked them to be attentive and explain everything quite patiently. He appealed to them to preserve French language among them. During slavery, it would act as key to the prison. He felt so overwhelmed by the emotion that he could not bid farewell properly. Third question, it is also very important. You have to know about this. Okay, note it down. Question: is it possible to carry pride in one's language too far? Do you know what linguistic chauvinism means? Okay, linguistic chauvinism means an aggressive and unreasonable belief that your own language is better than all others. This shows an excessive or prejudiced support for one's own language. Sometimes pride in one's own language goes too far, and the linguistic enthusiasts can be easily identified by their extreme zeal for the preservation and spread of their language. In their enthusiasm, love and support for their own language, they tend to forget that other languages too have their own merits, long history of art, culture and literature behind them. Instead of bringing unity and winning over others as friends, having excessive pride in one's own language creates ill will and disintegration. The stiff resistance to the acceptance of Hindi as national language by the southern state of India and a direct outcome of the fear of being dominated by Hindi enthusiasts. The result is that One India remain only a slogan. It couldn't implement it. So like this ways I have covered all important questions for you all, my dear students. Please go through this video and learn.